Mic check, 1, 2.
Miss Universe organization presents Miss Teen USA 2019. Let's get started. Miss Teen USA 2019. From the Grand Sierra Resort, it's Miss Teen USA 2019, live from Reno Tahoe. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage award-winning television host, Tim Tialdo.
Good afternoon, Reno Tahoe. How are you tonight? Welcome to the Miss Teen USA preliminary competition, live from right here in Reno Tahoe. Now, I do want to apologize for those of you who thought Tim Tebow was hosting. I'm sorry, my name's actually Tim Tialdo, but hey, you never know. Maybe Demi Lee will bring him along when she is on the selection committee on Thursday night for our broadcast on Fox. So I want to know right now who you're here for. A lot of great signs out there. This looks great. This is going to be exciting. Now, you're all in for a treat this afternoon as we not only have 51 incredible teens to meet, but also, if you'll see in the audience right here, their 51 sister queens are also here. Ladies, raise your hands. And by the way, I want to say happy birthday to 3 of those ladies, North Carolina, West Virginia, and Arizona. It's their birthday. What a great way to spend your birthday this week. Now, we've got such a big show planned for you today that, of course, I can't do it alone. So please give a warm welcome to my co-host for the afternoon, your Miss Teen USA 2018, Haley Colborn. You are looking beautiful, all pretty in pink. Folks, does she not look great today? So before we jump into the competition, why don't you explain to everybody how this afternoon will work?
Of course, Tim. All 51 teens will compete in their activewear and evening gowns, each counting for a third of their overall score.
And of course, the remaining third comes from personal interviews they did with our selection committee earlier this weekend.
All right, now that everyone knows the rules, there's just one thing left to do. What do you say, Reno Tahoe? Are you ready to meet the contestants? Then let's begin.
Sweet Home, Alabama, Kaylin Burke. Alaska, Megan Scott. Arizona, Jordan Waller. Arkansas, Maggie Williams. California, Alina Carranza. Colorado, Sydney Bowler. Connecticut, Kaylee Garris. Delaware, Maya Rosa Scott. District of Columbia, Georgia, Isabella Blador. Hawaii, Leimakamai Freitas. Idaho, Tess Romani.
Illinois, Amaya Allen.
Indiana, Katie Campbellin. Iowa, Kristen Hubda. Kansas, Hannah DeVaughn. Kentucky, Emma Johns. Louisiana, Emma Brooks McAllister. Maine, Mara Carpenter. Maryland, Amalia Sanchez. Massachusetts, Annie Lou. Michigan, Alexis Lubecki. Minnesota, Olivia Herbert. Mississippi, Kaylee Brooke McCollum. Missouri, Abilene Lawrence. Montana, Megan Brewer. Nebraska, Erin Shea Swanson. Nevada, Erica Yvette Bonilla. New Hampshire, Jaden McDonough. New Jersey, Ava Tortorisi. New Mexico, Angela Nanez. New York, Haley Germano.
North Carolina, Eliza Minor. North Dakota, Caitlin Vogel.
Ohio, Isabel Jedrod. Oklahoma, Abigail Billings.
Oregon, Mackenzie Peterson.
Pennsylvania, Julia Meckley. Rhode Island, Olivia Volpe. South Carolina, Allie Richardson. South Dakota, Shelby Spett. Tennessee, Bailey Guy. Texas, Kennedy Edwards.
Utah, Kaylin Slevin.
Vermont, Jenna Howlett.
Virginia, Morgan Duty.
Washington, Lily Lloyd. West Virginia, Brenna Groves. Wisconsin, Sydney Bobinski.
Wyoming, Grace Turner.
Yes, the beautiful sights here in Reno Tahoe, and of course one of those young women will be the next Teen USA. The question is, tell me who it will be. Well, we've got the crew here who has to figure that out. Taking notes this afternoon is, of course, our esteemed selection committee. So let's meet them right now.
She's the vice president of Maury Management Group, one of the leading music management companies in the world. This veteran artist manager has worked with several global superstars, including Miley Cyrus and Lauren Morano. Kristen Collin.
She became the youngest ever Miss Teen USA when she was crowned in 2015. This successful model graduated high school with honors and is currently a freshman at LSU, where she's maintained a 4.0 grade point average. Please welcome Miss Teen USA 2015, Katherine Heik.
This former Miss Alaska USA is the Vice President of Government Relations for Endeavor, the parent company of the Miss Universe organization. She's the commissioner on the Nevada Equal Rights Commission and has over 20 years of experience in the public, private, and nonprofit sectors, including the White House and U.S. Senate. Yvette Fernandez.
She joined the NFL Network last year as a Bay Area-based reporter covering the entire league. This former Miami Dolphins cheerleader currently contributes to a number of NFL Network programs, including NFL Total Access and NFL Game Day Morning. Welcome Emmy Award-winning sportscaster, MJ Acosta.
This two-time Emmy-winning evening anchor and Health Watch reporter grew up right here in Reno and once represented Nevada as one of 7 reporters from around the country to interview President Obama in the White House. 20 years ago, she proudly repped the state as Miss Nevada Teen USA, Kristen Remington.
And she is the general manager of this amazing Grand Sierra Resort. This dynamic, accomplished gaming and hospitality executive is skilled in marketing strategy, financial review, hands-on operations management, data analysis, project execution, service training, and guest and employee relations. Please welcome the talented Shannon Keel. So let's give our selection committee another round of applause, please. All right, you guys ready to bring the teens back out here and learn a little bit more about them?
Then let's begin the Miss Teen USA preliminary activewear competition with Alabama. Kaylin is a presidential scholar and honors student, currently double majoring in finance and Spanish. This bilingual 19-year-old was captain of her high school cheerleading team and a state champion in track and field. Alabama.
Alaska. Megan maintains a 4.0 GPA in college and is on her way to a degree in nursing. This 17-year-old is an advocate for those with special needs and enjoys spending her weekends with the athletes of the Special Olympics. Alaska.
Arizona. Jordan recently went undercover to help the Phoenix Police Department crack down on underage drinking. This 17-year-old currently organizes self-defense courses for teens and plans to become a criminal profiler in the future. Arizona.
Let's hear it for Arkansas. Maggie was the campaign manager for her father's successful mayoral bid. This 17-year-old high schooler has her sights on a role in the legislative branch and plans to major in pre-law with a political science minor when she gets to college. Arkansas.
California. Alina was co-captain of her high school track and field and cross-country teams. This 18-year-old equestrian has shadowed large animal veterinarians for 2 years and plans to become a veterinary surgeon after college. California. Here's a quick look at the first 5 contestants.
And we continue with Colorado. Sydney speaks fluent French and spent a year in Belgium as an exchange student. This 19-year-old aspires to work in the healthcare field and is following her dreams as she studies to become a dental hygienist. Colorado.
Connecticut. Kaylee has been a competitive dancer for the past 10 years, trained in tap, jazz, ballet, point, and hip-hop. This 18-year-old created a movement called We Are People First in honor of her sister, who has multiple disabilities. Connecticut.
Delaware. Maya plans to study business management and become CEO of her own fashion company. This 18-year-old is passionate about women's empowerment and hopes to see more females enter male-dominated fields. Delaware.
District of Columbia. Jacqueline's goal is to end the stigma associated with mental illness. This 19-year-old is studying to become a school psychologist in hopes of giving the next generation the tools to lead happy and healthy lives. District of Columbia.
Here comes Florida. Katia is descended from Vice President under James Madison and signer of the Declaration of Independence, Eldridge Gerry. This 17-year-old philanthropist started her own nonprofit organization when she was 10, collecting shoes from all over her state for children in Zimbabwe. Florida. And here's another look at these 5 contestants. And let's hear it for our first 10 contestants. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, District of Columbia, and Florida. Thank you so much, teams.
Let's continue our activewear competition with Georgia. Isabella's dream is to study journalism at Columbia University and become a published author. This 15-year-old discovered her passion for creative writing in 6th grade and has already written several novels and short stories. Georgia!
Hawaii. Lamakamai plans to earn her PhD in Hawaiian language and become a language professor. This music-loving 18-year-old plays 7 instruments, and her goal is to become the first woman from her state to win The Voice. Hawaii.
Is a classically trained ballerina who has danced competitively for over 6 years. While in the Dominican Republic, this 19-year-old volunteered as a medical intern and delivered multiple babies during her OBGYN rotation. Idaho!
Here comes Illinois. Amaya is a 2-time Presidential Volunteer Service Award winner. This 19-year-old is currently studying at Howard University and eventually sees herself working as a social media content creator for the National Basketball Association. Illinois.
Indiana. Caitlin recently walked at New York Fashion Week wearing a mohawk and facial glitter. This 16-year-old is a state champion horseback rider and is a top student in her high school class who currently takes AP medical courses. Indiana! Here's another look at these 5 contestants.
Let's continue with Iowa. Kristen has been taking piano lessons for 12 years, voice lessons for 7, and dance classes for 8. This well-traveled 18-year-old took a mission trip to Ecuador to teach underprivileged children and once hiked the Inca Trail in Peru. Iowa.
Hannah's goal is to eventually get her master's degree and become a forensic nurse. This 18-year-old vegan is passionate about nutrition and also founded an organization to help improve the lives of those impacted by sexual assault. Kansas!
Kentucky. Emma is passionate about wellness and enjoys educating young women on the importance of overall health. This 17-year-old is interested in studying pre-med when she gets to college and ultimately wants to become a dermatologist. Kentucky.
Louisiana. Emma is an avid traveler and once swam with dolphins and manatees in Mexico. This 16-year-old yoga enthusiast hopes to one day help break the stigma associated with depression and anxiety. Louisiana.
Here is Maine. Mara's goal is to one day obtain her master's degree in specialized nursing. This 17-year-old has proudly maintained a 4.0 grade point average in high school and is a trained competitive dancer who enjoys painting in her free time. Maine. Here's another quick look at these 5 contestants. So let's bring out our second group of 10 contestants back to the stage. Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, and Maine. Thank you so much, ladies.
Please welcome our next group of ladies. Maryland. Amalia speaks 5 languages and has lived in 4 different countries. This 18-year-old enjoys boxing and recently started a foundation with her mother that sends clothes, school supplies, and shoes to children in West Africa. Maryland!
Massachusetts. Annie Lou is currently a freshman at Harvard University studying government with a minor in computer science. This 18-year-old runs her own environmental technology startup and aspires to be the Secretary of State one day. Massachusetts.
Michigan. Once a week, Alexis volunteers for an after-school program working with underprivileged children. This 17-year-old has been a competitive dancer since she was 5 and has even performed on 3 different cruise ships. Michigan.
Minnesota. Olivia was accepted into the Talent Identification Program at Duke University. A rare autoimmune disease hasn't slowed down this 16-year-old. She still plays hockey and enjoys water skiing in her free time. Minnesota.
Mississippi. Haley is in college, chasing her dream of becoming a registered nurse anesthetist. This 18-year-old is passionate about ending hunger, so she volunteers weekly at a food bank and distributes donated food throughout her state. Mississippi. Here's another quick look at these 5 contestants.
We continue with Missouri. Abilene recently became the youngest recipient of the Volunteer of the Year award given by her state's Community Service Commission. In the past year, this 15-year-old has completed a half marathon and become scuba certified. Missouri.
Montana. Megan was her class valedictorian. This 17-year-old has exhibited leadership skills as president of Business Professionals of America, vice president of Student Council, and as a member of the National Honor Society. Montana.
Nebraska. Erin helped lead her high school cheer team to back-to-back state championships. This 18-year-old business management student is passionate about helping boys and girls who have aged out of the foster care system. Nebraska.
Nevada. Erica began competing in pageants to step out of her comfort zone and challenge herself. This 18-year-old first-generation American plans to become a college professor and enjoys playing the ukulele in her spare time. Nevada.
New Hampshire. Jaden joined the Air Force Reserve Officer Training Corps to prepare for a career with the FBI. This ambitious 19-year-old is on the executive board of an organization that promotes women's empowerment and education. New Hampshire. And here's another look at these 5 contestants. And let's welcome our third group of 10 contestants back to the stage. Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, and New Hampshire. Thank you so much, ladies.
Let's keep rolling with our next group of girls. Please welcome New Jersey. Ava is a college freshman double majoring in biology and exercise science. This 18-year-old future sports cardiologist founded a group called the Girl Boss Club that encourages girls to enter male-dominated careers. New Jersey!
New Mexico. Angela speaks fluent Spanish and basic sign language. This 14-year-old aspiring OB/GYN is a member of her junior varsity drill team and was recently given an award for being the best hip-hop dancer in her class. New Mexico.
New York. Haley is currently a freshman studying fashion design at Marist College. This 18-year-old hopes to eventually combine her two passions, fashion and raising awareness for charitable causes that help those with disabilities. New York!
North Carolina. Eliza enjoys time with her church group, serving on student council, and cheering at high school games. This 15-year-old is dedicated to helping those with disabilities and advocates for a judgment-free zone in schools. North Carolina.
North Dakota. As a senior in high school, Caitlin founded a fashion show for girls with disabilities. This 18-year-old track star is the reigning long jump state champion and plans to pursue a doctoral degree in obstetrics. North Dakota! Here's another quick look at these 5 contestants.
And let's keep it going with Ohio. Isabel has been playing golf since she was 4 years old, which has helped her to learn to persevere through adversity. This 18-year-old honor roll student and member of the National Honor Society will attend the University of Cincinnati in the fall. Ohio.
Oklahoma. Abigail lost someone extremely close to her to melanoma. This 18-year-old future dermatologist turned her pain into her purpose, becoming an advocate and spokesperson for sun safety. Oklahoma.
Oregon. Mackenzie created an organization called Veins of Love that educates the public about vascular disease. This 17-year-old classically trained vocalist got the highest PSAT score in her junior class and can solve a Rubik's Cube in just 3 minutes. Oregon.
Pennsylvania. Julia hopes to pole vault in college and currently trains with a coach. This 17-year-old animal rescue volunteer once walked across both Spain and Portugal, averaging 15 to 20 miles per day for over 30 days. Pennsylvania.
This is Rhode Island. In college, Olivia plans to major in psychology and become an art therapist. This 18-year-old is a member of the National Arts Honor Society, class council vice president, and a devoted volunteer with Best Buddies. Rhode Island. And here's another quick look at these 5 contestants. All right, so let's bring out our fourth group of 10 contestants back to the stage. New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, and Rhode Island. Thank you so much, ladies.
Let's bring out the final group of girls. Please welcome South Carolina. Allie currently interns for a court clerk, exploring her passion for law. This 18-year-old is also working alongside a congressman to help pass a bill requiring a certain number of certified mental health counselors per school. South Carolina.
South Dakota. Shelby has already completed her freshman year of college through a program at her high school. This 18-year-old plans to eventually attend law school and become a criminal defense lawyer who works on high-profile cases. South Dakota.
Tennessee. Bailey created the organization Be a Reader, Be a Leader to promote childhood literacy in her community. This 16-year-old future journalist enjoys reading to kids in local daycares and hosting book drives. Tennessee.
Texas. Kennedy is a political science major who would like to see women play a stronger role in governmental procedures. This 18-year-old is passionate about encouraging young people to educate themselves politically and register to vote. Texas.
Utah. Kaylin is studying at the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising in Los Angeles. This 18-year-old dancer, actress, and model has appeared in over 70 commercials and plans to start her own swimwear line. Utah. Here's another quick look at these 5 contestants.
And we welcome our final group to the stage, beginning with Vermont. Jenna lives on a 600-cow dairy farm and enjoys both tractor pulls and high fashion. The 16-year-old was recently named Most Valuable Cheerleader at her high school and is taking classes to become a master makeup artist. Vermont.
Virginia. Morgan's goal is to successfully complete high school with top honors and attend dentistry school. This 17-year-old tomboy is from a town of just 3,400 residents and enjoys riding four-wheelers, surfing, and parasailing in her spare time. Virginia.
Washington. Lily was recognized by the American Association of University Women as an official science scholar. The 17-year-old high school senior plans to study neurology and has already interviewed with both Harvard and Princeton. Washington.
West Virginia. Brenna is passionate about skincare and hopes to become a certified dermatologist. This 18-year-old volleyball star is planning to major in biochemistry in the fall and will eventually go to medical school. West Virginia.
Wisconsin. Sydney is a certified nursing assistant who assists patients with dementia. This 17-year-old was born with a small hole in the lower two chambers of her heart, so she proudly volunteers with the American Heart Association. Wisconsin.
Wyoming. Grace stands at 6'1" and has a 7'2" reach. This 18-year-old All-State basketball player works on her family's dude ranch, taking guests on horseback rides and waking up at 4 a.m. to saddle and feed the animals. Wyoming! Here's a quick look at the last 6 contestants.
And let's bring our final group of contestants back to the stage. South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. Ladies, thank you so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of our activewear competition.
How about another round of applause for the contestants in their Emily Sue athletic wear? Also, a special thank you to our amazing sponsors, G Hair Care, Sherry Hill, Victoria Duke Beauty, and Lauren Lorraine Shoes.
And also a big thank you to our incredible host city and title sponsor. Let's hear it for Reno Tahoe. So many beautiful sights around here, and of course the weather has absolutely been spectacular this week. Well, Haley, we are halfway through the show, but before we bring out our contestants in their evening gowns, let's talk about tonight's finals competition.
While it's a bit bittersweet because I'm giving up my crown, it's going to be one heck of a show. You'll be hosting alongside an incredible woman who just so happens to be the first ever contestant from Nevada to be crowned Miss USA.
I am incredibly excited to host with her, and here to give us the details on tonight's show, put your hands together for Miss USA 2014, Nia Sanchez.
Hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? Good. These girls were so beautiful, weren't they? I love the competition they did so far, and I can't wait for evening gown. Haley and Tim, you guys have been absolutely amazing. I'm actually going to be back tonight, and I cannot wait to host finals with Tim Teotto right alongside you. And we are going to have so much fun. So make sure you guys tune in. The show starts right here at 8 p.m. in the Grand Theater inside the Grand Sierra Resort. So everyone here, be sure to tell your friends to watch the live stream. It's going to be at missteenusa.com. So make sure you guys check it out tonight.
All right, thank you, Nia. Looking forward to rocking the stage with you tonight. You look great, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Do you remember what you felt like last year at this time, leading into prelims and just getting ready for finals?
The whole experience was honestly just so surreal. And I remember just being so grateful to be here. And now reflecting back on it, I'm just so grateful to have represented this phenomenal organization, and they have helped me grow as a person so much. So thank you all for being here, and thank you to the Miss Universe organization as well.
Yeah, folks, hasn't she done an incredible job? Big round of applause for Haley Colbert.
And as Tim pointed out, the teens aren't the only game in town. The Miss USA contestants will also be competing in Reno Tahoe this week.
That is right. Be sure to check out the Miss USA preliminary competition tomorrow at 7 p.m. live from this very stage. And the Miss USA finals will also be live Thursday night on Fox right here at the Grand Sierra Resort. For more details, head on over to missusa.com.
Ah yes, Reno Tahoe, where North America's largest alpine lake meets the biggest little city in the world. I could go on and on about how amazing the city is, but I need to reel myself in because we still have a little matter to take care of.
Yep, that's right. It is time to see some evening gowns. Are you ready for that? Tonight, all of the young women are wearing Sherry Hill, and as was the case with activewear, they will be competing in groups of 10. So let's begin part 2 of tonight's competition with Alabama.
Alaska.
Arizona.
Arkansas.
California.
Colorado.
Connecticut.
Delaware.
District of Columbia. And let's bring back our first 10 contestants to the stage. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, District of Columbia, and Florida. Thank you, ladies. And let's keep it going for the next group of teams, starting with Georgia.
Hawaii.
Idaho.
Illinois.
Indiana.
Iowa.
Kansas.
Kentucky.
Louisiana. And let's welcome our second group of 10 contestants back to the stage. Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, and Maine. Thank you so much, ladies. Let's continue with Maryland.
Massachusetts.
Michigan.
Minnesota.
Mississippi.
Missouri.
Montana.
Nebraska.
Nevada. Let's welcome our third group of 10 contestants back to the stage. Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, and New Hampshire. Thank you so much, ladies. Let's keep it rolling, starting with New Jersey.
New Mexico.
New York.
North Carolina.
North Dakota.
Ohio.
Oklahoma.
Oregon.
Pennsylvania. Let's welcome our fourth group of 10 contestants back to the stage. New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, and Rhode Island. Thank you so much, ladies. All right, let's bring out the final group of teams. Please welcome South Carolina.
South Dakota.
Tennessee.
Texas.
Utah.
Vermont.
Virginia.
Washington.
West Virginia. and Wyoming. Please welcome our final group of contestants back to the stage. South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. Thank you so much, ladies. What'd you think, folks? How'd they look? Yeah? Well, that does bring us to the end of our evening gown competition. Thank you so much, ladies. Again, a big thank you to Reno Tahoe for being such gracious hosts this week. Now, all the contestants, of course, looked incredibly poised and confident this afternoon, and our selection committee certainly has their work cut out for them.
Picking a top 15 won't be easy, but find out who they chose in just a few hours. The show streams live from right here in Reno Tahoe on MissTeenUSA.com tonight at 8 p.m.
Now, before we wrap up, let's bring out all the young women one more time. Big round of applause for all of our 51 contestants. Don't they look beautiful? Hey folks, we'd like to extend a special thanks to the staff here at the Grand Sierra Resort. The Grand Sierra Resort, by the way, has nearly 2,000 newly renovated guest rooms and a variety of amenities, including this critically acclaimed Grand Theater. Also, a big thank you to the Reno Sparks Convention and Visitor Authority.
I'd also like to give a shout out to our parents, the selection committee, state directors, Kent Parham, and the entire Miss Teen USA production team, especially the president of the Miss Universe organization, Paula Shugart.
And folks, can we just hear it for Haley Colburn for being such a great co-host this afternoon? Thank you so much. You did an awesome job. Now, don't forget to join us tonight at 8 p.m. local time for the Miss Teen USA Finals Show, live from right here in the Grand Theater inside the Grand Sierra Resort.
Thank you, and good afternoon.